Good day and welcome to another episode of Hockey Extra. Today's episode is going to be about Esso Minor Hockey Week, the biggest tournament in the city of Calgary. With us today we have Kevin Gabalka from Hockey Calgary. We're going to be discussing the history of the game as well as where the future of this Esso Minor Hockey tournament will be going. Kevin, it's obviously a very large tournament here in Calgary. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how it got started?
Well, I think it got started quite some time ago. This will be our 45th annual Esso Minor Hockey Week, and we've been very fortunate to have Esso be our sponsor for over 36 years now. And without great sponsorships like Esso, we couldn't run these fantastic programs. Really, it's become the flagship event here in Calgary. It's a great way to kick off the new year. The first week of January, everybody knows Esso Minor Hockey Week starting, and it's really become the mini Stanley Cup for the kids here in town. We have kids from novice all the way to junior C competing for it, and they're excited and they're eager to show their skills and kick off the new year and a great start.
Well, it's always nice when you have a tournament that large. It includes everybody.
It is, and one of the facts is we actually have the Guinness World Book of Records for the largest tournament. It happened in 2007 when we had over 650 teams involved in the event. And we took the title away from Edmonton, which is even bigger and more important to us, I guess, as an organization.
That is definitely some effective volunteering and management time.
Well, we have great volunteers here in Calgary. We couldn't run an event like this without them, and we only have 4 staff at Hockey Calgary, but we have numerous volunteers, probably 2,000 or 3,000 different volunteers when you start talking to coaches and scorekeepers and league chairs and the different people, and that's what makes the event great. Everybody gets excited, everybody's involved, and really there to help the kids and to have a great, fun event.
I first started with hockey probably about 21 years ago, 90s or so. It's hard to believe how excited they do get. It's their goal. Everybody sets goals. You set goals at school, you set goals at work, you set goals at home with your family. But for some reason, Esso Minor Hockey is almost as big, maybe even bigger than playoffs. Maybe Esso Minor Hockey first and then playoffs. Because there's a bragging right that goes along with Esso that you get a big banner to bring to your rink and everybody signs it and there's all the medals and you get your picture taken, it's in the paper. So maybe it's just a little bit more to Esso Minor Hockey than everybody thinks.
Again, it certainly is a good lead up for the playoffs, certainly. That's a big part of it as well. Again, it starts to instill a little bit of some high pressure hockey situations. Again, you kind of got to be on every night, every second night and be ready to roll. So.
The format is just the 1 week, and so it's go that whole week. So of course all league plays suspended through that week, and we just wherever we have to drive, we drive, and it's very exciting for the kids. Yeah.
With such a large event, maybe you could tell us a little bit about the opening ceremonies that we host.
Well, the opening series is a great kickoff to our event. This year it's featuring a AA game here at the Max Bell Arena, and basically we bring in representatives from all the different divisions. So we'll have one representative of every level here, so 71 different representatives that'll go out on the ice to represent their division. There'll be the game, and there'll be, actually this year we're doing something neat. We're having a sledge hockey exhibition game on the ice in between periods to showcase sledge hockey, which is another element of hockey that's played here in the city of Calgary.
That's great. It's always nice to see another part of the game get involved.
Well, we're trying to grow that game too. We want to grow the game of hockey and in the mainstream hockey and community hockey, but for people that can't or have disabilities, sledge hockey is growing, and it's a great opportunity to showcase that game and to get more people involved in it as well. So we're partnering with Sledge Hockey Calgary to help them out there.
Oh, that's great. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you hope the kids to get out of the tournament?
Well, I think no matter what, the number one thing we want is for kids to have fun. If they're not having fun, they don't enjoy going to the rink. So at the end of the day, we want kids to enjoy the game and want to have fun. But also it's about competition. It's a spirit of competition. It's about learning sportsmanship, being good teammates, about being able to compete fairly, but being able to compete tough and being hard and really having a good time when they're out there. So we think the kids have a great event. Yeah, there's always going to be winners and losers, but I think at the end of the day, every kid's a winner as long as they're out there having a good time and competing hard.
Just having a fun tournament. It's always very competitive, and it's just fun.
Well, it's pretty important just because it gets all the teams together, and it's just a fun week and weekend.
It was awesome because That was kind of the first tournament I've ever won, so it was very memorable.
We usually take things a little bit more seriously because we want to win and get a banner. Yeah.
I think it's an important tournament because it's mainly just for team bonding, and I think we're just here to have fun.
My favorite moment with Esso Minor Hockey Week was when we won in Novice 2. When we stormed off the bench, it was probably the greatest feeling I've ever felt in hockey.
My favorite Esso Minor Hockey Week moment was in an overtime game. It was all tied up, and we went down to 3-on-3. And I was just on the bench watching, but when we won, it was really fun.
But yeah, it's fun when you're the winning team.
Getting to the semifinals with my team and scoring the game-winning goal, and then losing in the finals really badly.
Probably the 1 year where I lost the first game, making it very difficult, but then won the next 8 and made it to the semifinals before finally getting knocked out.
We had 10 minutes left and we scored 2 quick ones and won the semifinals.
My favorite moment's got to be bonding with our teammates. It's a great fun tournament that you just got to amp up the speed, pressure. It's a great start to the new year.
The little tournaments, only 4 teams are in it, but since Esso Minor Hockey Week incorporates everyone, it's that much more of a reward for winning.
Like, it's always a bigger tournament than anything else. Like, it's like there's the city finals, and then there's Esso Minor Hockey Week, and then everything else is below it. But Esso Minor Hockey Week is like it's a big kind of team building experience, yeah.
Well, it's a special time. Like I said, it's the mini Stanley Cup for these kids. It gives them a chance to kick off the second half of the season. And it's really an exciting time, and it's more than just the kids. I think the family's getting very involved. You go to the rink any day of the week and watch some of the games like I do through that week, and you see aunts and uncles and grandparents, and it really becomes a family event more than just a event for the kids.
That's for sure. The rinks are definitely full.
They are.
Well, that's great. We talked a little bit about the volunteers. Can you maybe expand upon that and tell us where people might be able to volunteer if they wanted to get involved?
Well, we're always looking for volunteers. I think, as I said, it's the lifeblood of our organization. I said, you can call our office, Hockey Calgary, or go on our website and contact us at Hockey Calgary to be a volunteer. You can also talk to your individual associations. We have 24 associations across the city, and they're always looking for volunteers to step up and help out in their organization. So definitely contact any of one of those 24 associations, and I'm sure they'll point you in the right direction and give you someone to talk to about volunteering. I think we're excited about the event this year. It's going to be as big or bigger than it has been in the past. If you're looking for information, if you want to get and watch some games, please go to our Hockey Calgary website. We have a microsite there, the schedule for all the different divisions there. It's going to be played at 54 arenas across the city, so you can get out in any part of the city and watch a game, and I encourage you to do so, to see the young athletes, some of which will go on and be great players, some of which will be leaders in the community, but that's what it's all about. We're developing hockey players for life, not just hockey players for the NHL.
I agree 100%. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you enjoy the week and get out there and support those teams. Cheer them on, enjoy the games, and remember what they're out there for. This is Mark Commissar from HockeyXtra, wishing you to stay passionate and working hard on the ice.
That is an awesome trampoline. That is the most. Oh yeah, definitely next gen.